Wanted to do it for a long time. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to run for federal office. You know, that's one of the minor reasons. One of the big reasons is I don't think that the representatives we've got, I don't think they're in touch with the people anymore. They go out there, they make it a career change, they stay up there for years. You've got people that have been in office longer than I've been alive. You've got people that have been in office approaching the amount of time my parents have been alive.
You say on your campaign website that you're not accepting any campaign donations from any source. Why is that?
I don't want there to be any perception of a disparity there. I do not want there to be the perception that I'm only voting in the interest of this donor or that donor. I'm voting in the interest of the American people.
How should the United States address the problem of ISIS overseas?
I think it's got to be very strategic strikes. There have been the issues where drone strikes have taken out, you know, innocent wedding parties, there's bystanders. And I'll admit to the fact there will be some collateral damage in war. It's just the nature of the beast. But I don't think continued troop presence is necessarily the answer to combating the problem. I think we've got to worry about strategic strikes and worry about defending it at home as much as we do overseas.
And how do you do that?
You know, one thing has been the no-fly, no-buy list, where if you've got people on the terrorist watch list. The problem with that is that there's no due process with that list. You could show up on it, I could show up on it, but they don't tell you. You don't have any way to come back against that. So that's one problem we've got to fix. Another one is working on the cybersecurity threat. There are cyber options that we have to do. Start trying to block their websites. If there's anything we can do to take down their websites to keep people on this side of the ocean from becoming radicalized through the websites.
And this next question comes from a viewer. Where do you stand on the Trans-Pacific Partnership?
Libertarians as a whole are for free trade. I don't know the ins and outs of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. I am for free trade. I think companies ought to be able to do business the way they see fit. One aspect of the TPP that I am aware of is foreign governments have the ability to sue Americans and American companies if something contradicts or interferes with them. I don't think litigation should be part of that.
Immigration has dominated this year's presidential campaign, and it's trickled down into the down-ballot races as well. What policy would you push for?
I don't think there is an end-all, because Donald Trump says he's going to build the wall. If you build a wall, if you build a pit 1,000 feet deep and fill it with fire, people who want to come are going to find a way to circumvent it. Amnesty, I don't think, is a solution, because the problem with amnesty is that you have the problem of determining who was here during the window and who came in after they said, okay, everybody here has amnesty. Well, then all these other people come over. Who was here before that? So I don't think that's an answer. I think get them a legal status that does not involve citizenship, get them paying taxes, allow them to work, get them work visas, let them stay, let them pay taxes, let them become a part of the American community, because if they do that, they can begin to take ownership of the things we have going on here.
You're running as a third-party candidate in a safe Republican district, and third-party candidates are often criticized as being a wasted vote or being a spoiler. How do you respond to that?
Well, I'd say wasting a vote is voting for somebody you don't believe in, or not voting at all. I'm voting for Gary Johnson for president. I've been told by Republicans that it's just a vote for Hillary Clinton, and I've been told by Democrats it's just a vote for Donald Trump. I'll contend that it's a vote for Gary Johnson, best qualified person for the job. If you're voting for who you think is the best person for the job, you're never wasting your vote.
In 10 words or fewer, why should voters pick you?
I'm a regular guy with regular problems.